Hi guys, this is the Ride with Roland, and this here is the Wayxin R9, and I'm gonna test it if it's something or not. Okay, to make it first a bit clear, I am not sponsored by Wayxin. They just sent me this box with these two helmet communication systems in it to see if I like it. So if I don't like it, I'm gonna say it also. But I don't know, I'm very curious. Let's find out if this is something or not. By the way, if you're new here, I do gear reviews like this, but I also do a lot of travels. I'm now uploading a series in Vietnam. So make sure you also check out my channel. Let's unbox this Wayxin R9. I wish I had some kind of standard, but my standard is not strong enough, so I have to hold one camera. But let's see what's in the box. So we got these two devices, one for yourself. All right, let's take the other one out like this. We have a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of it. Let me take that out. We got the ear pads. Oh, they feel very decent, very big also. So that's good, I guess. Here we see the part what you need to put on your helmet. The microphone, USB cable, some screws. Oh, they're actually solid metal clamps also, yeah. Some stickers. And I think we have this all twice for two helmets. They also sell it for one helmet, but since this is a communication device, it's handy to have two. So you and your co-rider can talk. But before I'm gonna install it, let me talk about some specs about this Wayxin R9. I'm not sure if you saw my other review of the Fosport MS1 Pro also. I used that device for 2 years. It was also like this, a very cheap communication system. I have it now 2 years and still working fine. Go check that video here. But here we've got the Wayxin R9. But this thing has radio, and my Fosport doesn't have any radio. So radio could be nice, because if you're in some country and you don't have like 5G coverage or to stream your music, you can always listen to radio. It doesn't use any data, so that's good. If I look at this device, the first impression I have is like it's kind of big. Looks a bit like a shark. Nom, 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 nom. Well, the first thing I noticed, it has very big buttons. That doesn't look that good, I have to say, but it is much easier to find with your gloves on. What I see is it has a power button, a plus and minus button, and an A and B button. We've got two buttons on the top. I think that is for the radio stations. I'm not sure, I need to find it out yet. Does it have light in it? Oh yeah, it has light in it. What for me is very important is the sound. I'm gonna build it in my helmet right away so I can test the sound. And I'm gonna test the communication, if it's clear and etc. What can I tell about the device? You can connect 6 other riders with it. It has Bluetooth 5.0. So that's good. Most devices out there are sitting now on Bluetooth 3.1, I guess, especially the expensive Cardos and Sennas. The reason why I like this device is like also with the Fosport, because it's just a fraction of the price of a Cardo or a Senna, and they do all the same. In fact, the Chinese companies do sometimes a lot more, and you see here also 5-point Bluetooth, so it's very future-proof. It is rainproof, by the way, also, of course, you can ride it in the rain. Well, it has FM radio in it. The distance between speaking to another person is 1500 meters, so 1.5 kilometers. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm checking now the specs of it. Well, it weighs 50 grams. It takes 3 hours to charge it, and it can work for 15 hours. So yeah, that's quite a lot. It's IPX6 waterproof. It has a noise cancelling function. It's called DSP and CVC. Okay. It supports voice assist, so you press one button and then Siri or whatever pops up. You can pair it with other brands also. It's a universal pairing, so that's good. So if your buddy don't has this one, yeah, you can still connect it. If the other one, of course, also supports it. It has 300 hours standby time, that's long, but 15 hours working time. Well, I'm not sure how many Bluetooth channels the device has. Since you can connect 6 riders, I'm talking with the owner now, here says 3 Bluetooth channels free. So to connect it with other devices, like for instance your navigation, your phone, your BMW, so you have 3 channels. The price is pretty cheap. It costs around 120 euros, I think, this package. A single one is of course like 50 or 60 euros, which is a lot cheaper than the usual Cardo and Sennas. The big question is, why would you pay more for the same? And now all people in the comments will say, yeah, but it's much better. Is it? Like for instance, the Sport, and I think this will be something similar, only with FM radio. It's actually very good. The sound is good. The quality is solid. The distance was very good. There is really nothing to complain there. So, but let's see how this R9 is doing. So I'm gonna build it into my helmet. Okay, let's first remove the old system. Right, I hope you guys can see it, but it comes with a metal clamp and screws and this thing. And if I look at it, this should go, I think, under the foam of the helmet, like this. Gives a really tight connection then, because you also need to screw it. So you're not gonna lose that one. And then you have this tape and you have the screws, so that's not going anywhere. Now that's actually very tight, yeah. I like the system because these stickers, I don't trust them always that much. This is with a screw and a sticker. I don't think this can go anywhere. This is tight as hell, yeah. I didn't do the sticker yet because I want to see first if it's good or not. If it's not good, the sound or whatever, then I'm gonna put back my Sport. I got more helmets, by the way. So I got on the multiple helmets the Sport also. What is left and right? Oh, this one has a short cable and the other one has a long cable. So I'm gonna stick this one to here. So you can put this off, the stuff, like this. Let me try put it here. That seems to be a good spot. And now we go to the other side and do the same. But this is not an installation video, this is a test video. There you go. Then you have this microphone, but I don't want this microphone, I want the other. So we're gonna disconnect this one, like this. And here I got the microphone, like this. And it's got this Velcro on it, which is nice, so I can stick it to the inside, which is better for me. Alright, for now, let's put it here. Do some cable management. Let's put the helmet back together and then let's test it out. Okay, we're back here. So I installed the thing on my helmet, the speakers, etc. So now we're gonna turn it on. And it says battery 100%, I heard. Now let's pair this to my iPhone and then I can see how it sounds. For that I need to press, I think, the A button a long time. And then it says pairing indeed. Going into my iPhone, Bluetooth settings, yes. And then it says Wayxin. Yeah, so now it's connected. First test, let me try the radio. On the top there's a button. I need to press that one, hold it. Radio on, it says, yeah. And then you have tune up and tune down buttons. It's not a search function. All right. Yeah, I heard the radio, but I think I'm here inside. It cannot find much channel, so I have to test it outside, but the radio is working. Now, let's do Spotify and see how that sounds. All right, well, I tested that also. Well, the sound is, it can go loud. That's good, because with the noise and the wind, and normally you don't hear the music. There is a lack of bass in it, but most systems like that have a lack of bass. But the sound is pretty clear. For 50 euros each, it's a good sound. I cannot complain about that one. If it's better or worse as the Sport I tested earlier, I'm not sure. I think it's a bit the same. Maybe this one has a little bit less bass, but I am not 100% sure about that. Well, it is very sturdy. It's very tight. The shark, just like a shark fin here. Now, the next thing I want to try is a communication system. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk upstairs where Mickey, my girlfriend, is sitting, and I give her this, like that. And then she need to put one thing by their ear and talk. First, let's see if I can pair those two, because I'm not sure. Comes with a little manual. I think I need to press A a long time on the helmet, like this. And then it says pairing, and then I put on the other one. Then I press B a long time. I'm not sure. And then it should connect. Hello. connect. Now I did it. If I press both buttons, it says clear pairing. So probably it was already paired, I don't know. But now it's working fine. Now it's flashing the same. And so now the intercom should work. I'm gonna bring this upstairs to Mickey. And then we see if she can talk with me. Now, can you help me out? This is a communication thing. And you need to put the thing in your ear and the microphone. And then press A or B, or I will press A or B. Yeah, let's try. Okay, let's see if we can hear Mickey. Let me press one button. Hold on. Hello? Oh. So if I press A, I can talk to you. If I press on B, not. So now I'm gonna press A out, and then you have to press A, okay? No, let's see if that's working. I don't know. Or she is B and I'm A. I don't know how it works. Yeah? So you have to press B. Okay. Well, I can hear you very loud and clear. You can also hear me good. No, you don't have the helmet on. All right. Cool. Thanks. So I am A, and if I want to talk to Mickey, you have to press A, and she is B. And so if she want to talk to me, she has to press B, because if you're pressing on A, nothing's gonna happen. And I think if you have 6 riders, if you press A, you get all the devices, not only the A's or the B's, but every device should be A or B, depending on who's first, who's second, etc. So that's working. What's more to tell about it? It has this waterproof lid for the USB. Well, let me tell you what I think of it so far. So let's wrap it all up. What I like about this thing is how it's clamped to the helmet. That is actually very good, because that is rock solid tight. I even didn't use the tape, and this will not gonna fly off. I like the bigger buttons, although I of course need to muscle memory to find where it all is. I like the shark fin, but probably it's an antenna. For me, I like it because it looks like a fin, yeah? Sound quality is, as you can see around me, I am a sound engineer. That's basically my job. So sound is always difficult. There's no such thing as good sound in a helmet for me. But well, there is actually. I made a video about that one, and I'll send the link here. That's for 32 euros. You have the best sound in your helmet ever, but it's not a communication system. Let me see if I can take it out easy, by the way. Right. Oh, that's very easy. Okay, that's cool. The thing here itself, 50, 60 euros. Chinese. It does what it does. It has radio in it. So for the people who like radio, this is actually the thing you want then. Besides, of course, your telephone and Spotify, whatever. So, but I will put a link in the description, by the way, below, where you can buy this, of course. I think for 120 euros, something like this, for 2 then, so like 60 euros each. If you compare that to the Sena Scarlers out there, this is a no-brainer then, you know. Maybe the sound quality will be a little bit better on a Sena, I don't know. But overall, if you see the difference in money, I would rather choose this one. Let's be honest here, why would you pay more? Why? Sometimes I get a question like, where is the link? I cannot find the link. So I will show you how to get there, because it's very easy. It's under the video. We type all stories and nobody seems to read it, which is a shame. But if you click this little triangle there, you see, voila, it folds open. Then you have all the information I wanted to say. You also see where the video is all about. You can see gear I use and that kind of stuff. And you see it in every video. So if you're searching for the link, if someone just says link is in the description, that's how you do it. That's a free tip. I'm gonna wrap it up for now. This was the Wayxin R9 helmet communication system. Gonna see you all for next week. And if you want to see some nice travel adventures, go check out my channel. Ride safe.